This is the frontal lobe. It is located at the front of the brain, just behind the forehead. It is responsible for motor functions, decision making, and problem solving, and also planning, impulse and control, and other high cognitive abilities. This is the occipital lobe. It is located at the very back of the brain. It's primarily responsible for processing and visual information. This is the parietal lobe. It is located near the top and back of the head. It's responsible for processing, sensory information, spatial awareness, and navigation. This is the temporal lobe. It is located near the temple and ears. It's responsible for processing, auditory information, such as hearing, and memory and emotion. Soma, the main body of a neuron containing the nucleus, is responsible for maintaining the life of a cell. Nucleus. Located within the soma, it contains the cell genetic material, dendrites, branch-like structure that receives messages from other neurons and sends them to the cell body. Neural membrane. The benefits that surrounds the neuron and contains the movements of ions in and out the cell for transmitting neural signals. Axon, a long tail-like structure that sends messages away from the cell body to another neuron, muscles or glands. Axon hillock, the junction between the axon and the soma where action potentials begin. Myelin, a 4D substance that wraps around the axon in segments of acting as insulation and speeding up in transmissions of neural signals. Mode of Ranvier. Small gaps between segments of myelin where the axon is exposed. Axon terminals. The endpoints of the axons where, when released, the heat transmitters into the synapse, the gap between the neurons, and synaptic vesicles. Synaptic vessels are tiny sacs within the axon, terminals that remain neuron transmitters, chemicals that transmit signals across the synapse of another neuron. Dendrites. Sorry about that. Part of a neuron with functions. Dendrites receives the signals from other cells. Cell body organizes and keeps the cell functional. Cell brain protects the cell. Axon hillock generates impulses in the neuron. Node of Ranvier allowed the fusion of ions. Schwann cells produces the myelin of sheath. Nucleus controls the entire neuron. Axon transfers signals to other cells and organs. Myelin sheath increases the speed of the signal. And axon terminal forms junctions with other cells. Thank you very much.